Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we are embarking on a really fascinating 14-day quest to completely overhaul your metabolism. If you're the kind of person who loves to learn exactly how the human body works, and you're looking for a highly accessible, structured way to reboot your health, well, you're in the perfect place. We're going to look at the exact science of what happens to your system when you finally step away from the sweet stuff. So what really happens when you quit sugar? It's such a popular New Year's resolution to just drop a few quick pounds, but doctors and medical researchers are finally breaking down the day-by-day physical and mental journey of this process. And let me tell you, the actual effects go way deeper than just the numbers on a scale. We're going to map out that exact timeline today. Okay, let's dive into this. Before we go any further, let's establish our boundaries so you know exactly what we are and definitely are not talking about. When we say quitting sugar, we are specifically talking about added sugar. This means your sodas, those surprisingly sweet yogurts, store-bought sauces, fruit juices, breakfast cereals, and yeah, of course, desserts. Notice what is not on this list? We are not talking about natural fruits, and we are absolutely not talking about all carbohydrates. This isn't some punishing extreme crash diet where you just starve yourself. It's really simply about removing the artificial, hidden sweeteners that have kind of snuck into our daily routines. Here is our quick roadmap for this explainer. First, why cut added sugar? Then, days 1 to 3, withdrawal. Next up, days 4 to 7, adjusting. Then we hit days 8 to 14, reset. And finally, we'll cover the long-term benefits.
Section 1. Why cut added sugar? The hidden damage.
Dr. Saurabh Sethi, who is a highly respected gastroenterologist trained at AIIMS, Harvard, and Stanford, points out that sugar doesn't just add empty calories to your diet. It actively throws your body's entire energy system off track. As he puts it, sugar quietly messes with your cravings, scrambles your natural hunger signals, spikes your insulin, and even increases liver fat. Suddenly, your body doesn't even know when it's genuinely hungry anymore. It's like a giant puzzle where all the pieces are suddenly in the wrong spot. And all of this leads to some pretty serious stuff. Excessive added sugar intake is directly linked to severe health risks: obesity, type 2 diabetes, fatty liver disease, and heart problems. The independent science is absolutely clear here. Sugar essentially lights up the reward pathways in your brain, ramping up your cravings and making you overeat. It creates this dangerous domino effect that leads right down this alarming list of health issues. Now, here is the exact visual roadmap of what you can expect over this 14-day challenge. Day 1 kicks off what experts call the rough start. Then, by day 4, you begin leveling out. By day 8, the real changes kick in. And finally, by day 14, you cross the finish line having achieved a true metabolic reset. Let's break down each of these phases, starting with, honestly, the toughest part.
Section 2. Days 1 to 3, withdrawal. The rough start.
Dr. Sethi notes that during these first 72 hours, cravings for sweets are going to hit you hard. You might experience dull headaches or just feel completely wiped out. Irritability, mood swings, and even feeling a bit down, incredibly common. You'll likely also experience some brain fog and trouble focusing on your daily tasks. Why? Because your brain is literally scrambling to figure out what to do without its usual predictable sugar fix. But hey, I want to pause here and draw your attention to this absolutely crucial reassurance. While it feels incredibly uncomfortable, this is not a dangerous withdrawal. Nutrition experts see this all the time. It is really just an early set of mood and energy swings because your body is recalibrating. The absolute best thing you can do right here is just push through, because the turning point is just around the corner. Moving on to Section 3, days 4 to 7, adjusting. Things start to level out. And this brilliantly illustrates the shift that happens next. Compare the old you operating on those chaotic roller coaster sugar highs and crashes to the adjusting you. Your energy becomes vastly steadier, and those heavy afternoon slumps, they really begin to fade away. Those dramatic blood sugar spikes finally chill out, which means you no longer desperately need a nap or a candy bar just to get through the rest of your afternoon. During this phase, something truly wonderful happens on a biological level. Your body actually gets better at using energy from real food. You aren't just riding those toxic sugar waves anymore. And as your body relearns how to process complex nutrients efficiently, you'll likely notice a significant decrease in bloating too. It's a total game changer. Section 4, days 8 to 14, reset. Real changes kick in. Okay, going into this second week is where the ultimate rewards begin, even if the scale hasn't budged a ton. You'll start to notice a flatter stomach, mostly due to less water weight and dropped inflammation. Your fasting glucose improves, which is a massive deal for the overall health of your metabolism. Your natural hunger cues return, meaning you finally start eating because your body genuinely needs fuel, not just out of habit. And thanks to that balanced blood sugar and lower system stress, you're going to experience significantly better, more restful sleep. Dr. Sethi specifically calls this a metabolic reset. And that's important because this isn't some temporary bandage or superficial quick fix. It is a fundamental reboot of the way your body handles the fuel you give it. Finally, Section 5, the long-term benefits beyond 14 days. Let's walk through exactly how your body permanently changes moving forward. Step 1, your insulin stabilizes. Because you're experiencing far fewer insulin spikes, your body gets much better at controlling your blood sugar naturally over time. Step 2, your liver actually begins to heal. Since it doesn't have to constantly manage a massive flood of excess sugar, it becomes significantly less likely to store excess fat. And step 3, which I find totally fascinating, your taste buds physically reset. Those ultra-sweet processed foods you used to crave, they suddenly lose their appeal. They actually taste overwhelmingly unpleasantly sweet to your newly sensitive palate. You are essentially freeing yourself from the constant daily battle against sugar cravings. The independent research is absolutely crystal clear on the long-term reality of this shift. People who maintain this lower level of added sugar just feel more energetic all day long. They enjoy significantly lower chances of developing diabetes and heart disease. They have healthier teeth. And they find weight management becomes a natural byproduct of their lifestyle, rather than a constant uphill struggle. I want to emphasize this one last time because it's so important. To achieve these incredible health benefits, you are not going keto, you are not cutting your carbs to zero, you are not skipping delicious natural fruit, and you are not fasting. This is a highly accessible, totally reasonable quest about dialing back the hidden damage of processed foods. You simply don't have to starve yourself to heal yourself. Which leaves us with the ultimate question. The benefits are proven. The roadmap is totally clear. The metabolic reset is right there waiting for you at the end of week 2. So, are you ready to step up, push through the friction, and survive those first 3 days?